sounds. First and foremost, this video is brought to you by green shit. Find it. Fill it. Fuck it. Yep. Alright, listen, before I get into this one, I kind of fucked around and I found out. I was fucking around, wasn't looking to find out, just fucking around. Started fucking around, right? Thinking it may lead to me finding out. Now, what was I doing? I was fucking around, just kind of trying to find basic patterns and ways to establish the very beginnings of phylums and categories and so on and so forth. And anyway, at this point, I wasn't really fucking around yet. It wouldn't be until about 10 minutes later when I found out.
Before this video goes any further, it is my duty to inform you, the audience, that fucking around does not always result in finding out. In fact, it's highly probable that if you do indeed fuck around, you will not find out. Fucking around and finding out is a phenomenon that's been going on for hundreds of years. That being said, some people have managed to fuck around and find out. According to North Carolina's subsection C, bylaw 3 of the North Carolina Penal Code of the Highway Patrol, in a case where it's fuck around versus the state of find out, fuck around determined that finding out was a mutually exclusive process through which one had to exert a lot of energy to achieve. Therefore, do not expect to find out when fucking around. And also always know that if you do not fuck around, you will indeed never find out. Thank you.
And here's what I found. A toe. Around and finding out and fucking around and finding out. That's fuck around and find out variation 1. Because of the heads, but they all groove into these little pre-chipped in pecked areas. You'll see. Welcome to Fuck Around and Find Out with your host. Fuck around and find out. Variation 2. I'm only changing the head. I've done the fins and shit a million times, but I have to use those 4 because those were what was found at the site. The first head you saw was found at the site, and this one may have been, but I can't promise you that, so I'm not going to tell you that it was. I mean, give me a fucking break, dude. I think we need to look beyond just the faces and the rocks and shit that we see. Speak of the devil. But these fucking things went together somehow. And I can totally envision it. I can totally envision being 10 years old, bored as fuck, while mom's shucking corn and, you know, dad's out killing fucking fucks with an iron cock because he slept with his daughter or whatever. You know, like, you're just dicking off all day and you get really, really good at something like this. Like proficiently good. So I don't know how much fucking around you do where you come from, but where I come from, we find the fuck out. Version 3. Your standard issue. I thought that could have been a snake head or something, but turtle head looks pretty good. Now, prepare yourself to fuck around and find out for the last one, because this one makes all the sense in the world to me. And this one, the last one I'm about to show you, was found with this head that I consider a head piece, was found amongst all of the stuff you're seeing here. Everything that's on this chair was found together. Alright, and the grand finale for fucking around and finding out is your native snapping turtle. That is such a traditional snapper head right there. That's what you would see. Ugly bastard. Strong as fuck. Now, I put this little host rock here. I mean, this was there. Now, look how I could go through these rocks and show them all. I'll show you this one. Look. That's intention. That flat part there. And I believe these little anomalies we find are because people are trying to replicate. Look, now it looks like a sea turtle. Trying to replicate, you know, what they're seeing in nature. So you'll find like a rock, you'll find like the tail. You'll find like a rock like this. Nothing too crazy. And then you'll look at the end and you're like, well, whoa, that's a bit crazy. Why is that chipped and pecked down? Why is that end so smooth? That probably went on some sort of, this might have even been the turtle's neck. If it was a turtle, guys, I don't know. But look at this fucking stone, okay? Look at this fucking stone, okay? This shape is a recurring shape. The head was this shape, okay? Okay, look, let me show you real quick how uncanny this shit is, okay? Okay. First we have Mr. Fuck Around, then we have Mrs. Find Out, then we have Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out. I was wondering if you guys saw those trianglias. Now look, East Anglia. Check this shit out. So let's find ye old starting point. So coming straight down, see that little convex spot? There's one on there. And over here, there's one right here. But if you want to chalk that up to getting fucking dinged around in the you know, in Mother Nature, you'd say that's one. Now, where the arms and stuff would go is intentionally pecked, chipped, worked, tooled, fingered, fucked, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's been done, had its services. Now, it's like, even when you flip it over, it has the contour of a fucking turtle shell. And I won't go down this rabbit hole right now, but if you stare into that shit, oh my god. I'm sure y'all have seen a million other things right there. Now, let me show you. I'm starting to figure a pattern out here, okay? I put these rocks aside because I believe, oh, bear with me, it's worth the wait. I believe these rocks are special in a certain way because they're etched in a manner that exposes like a scene of sorts on the outside of them. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? But I don't know what else to chalk it up to. It's fucking nuts. So let's just start here. So, for example, you're looking for something. Sorry. You would be looking for something that's like raised three-dimensionally, and we have that here a little bit, right? Now, when you look real close, okay, it's on both sides too. Okay, so I want you guys to take a peek at this. I'm gonna wait for my. Okay, I'm back. So look, I'm gonna show you this rock. I'm not gonna bomb you yet. What do you see? Look real hard. Okay, it's like etching. I can see its feet, its tail, its ears, its eye, its nose. I believe this is either A, a bear, or, get this, B, a fucking mouse. I know, it's a stretch, but take a good look at that. Tell me, you look me right in the dick and tell me that it doesn't look like that. Now look, on the obverse, as if we're doing numismatics, what do you see here? Besides that gnar pattern right there. Like, here, let me see if I can give you the perspective that I was getting. So, I kind of see one side of it is a snake or a frog. Right there, it looks like a frog. Devouring the mouse or fighting the mouse somehow. See, that way he looks like a bear, like standing up. This way, he's like a fucking mouse. There's a shitload of this stuff, guys. And this is just an anomaly in and of itself I wanted to show you. What in the unholy fuck is this? Get off my nuts, dude. Look at that. And look at that res. He was probably doing twist one at midnight with his bitty busters. Dude, look at this shit, dude. It's just, what I'm saying is, guys, we can figure it out. We can figure it out. Let's start doing it. Fuck the mainstream people. Like we can do it. We need to like hold ourselves to some solid standards and solid, ethics. But like, if we can get incredibly gifted at thinking outside of the box and learning how to control that without actually controlling it, if you know what I mean, fucking unreal that would be. Now I know this is far-fetched looking, but does anyone see a woman grabbing her face with both hands, like out of shame or just out of grief or loss? Drop in the comments if you do. And guys, please sub and subscribe. I've been working pretty hard lately on this channel. It may not look like it because a lot of the content hasn't come up yet. Believe it or not, unfortunately, I do actually begin to speak more like a human being and less like a fucking caveman. But don't worry, I'll still be saying fuck quite a lot. That will never change. And I will say things like look me in the dick and all that. So please like and subscribe. Or unsubscribe if you now are offended beyond recognition. Which, how do you become offended beyond recognition? Look, so my theory, real quick, last thing I'll say, these pieces of calcite, or whatever the hell they are, I think, like, this turtle, maybe it was an extinct, like, preposterous, pregosaurus, stegosaurus, who knows, they're all made out of the same rock. The fuck if I know, though. So, like, I just had my paradigm shifted a little bit tonight. What I formerly would look at and go, oh, that's that bird shape, or that this is that bird head, right? That's what I was seeing, a bird head of some sort, or maybe a wolf head or something. Now I believe all of these, like literally all of these that are shaped like this, are solely for the intentions of the back flippers of turtles, and anything I find like this or anything like this that hooks around a little bit are for the front. Now I'm not going to keep my mind closed. Here's a tail. It's like, get your fucking apples out of my acorn house. And with that, I'm going to leave because I don't know what I just said. I love you guys. Keep busting biddies. Keep rocking out. Like, subscribe, and please drop some comments and keep it feisty down there. Like, if you guys start being too nice to each other, you're going to have to start fighting each other. Okay? So, let's go raw dog down there. You know what I'm saying? I know one big boy down there knows what I'm saying. Never mind. Hey, before I go, look at this. Where's that fucking thing? Where's that nutsack? I did find a nutsack. Prehistoric nutsack sandwich. Oh. Check it. So here's another one of them examples. This might be paradiawalia. Everyone has like a different way of saying that dumb fucking word. But that looks like a damn lion to me. I mean, look at the ear. The ear and like the raised eyes. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go drown yourself in a vat full of cow piss, dude. Alright, I'm out of here. I love you guys.